Hello, welcome to What About YouTube channel. Myself Rahul Krishnan. Today we are going to learn about few of the important activities that is newly introduced in the latest release of Uipath Studio 2022.10. Okay, so let me go to Studio and let me go to Activities. And if you search for collection, you can see a list of activities got newly introduced in our Studio. Okay, so we are going to learn what is the purpose of this activity and how you can configure this activity to use in your automation. Let me open up the documentation that Uipath has provided. Okay, so here you can see the navigation to different activities, and here they have provided a brief about what is this activity. Okay, so I have already copied these newly introduced activities to a notepad. So we'll go through one by one and see what is its use. So first one is build a collection. It creates a collection of items that have the same type as the first specified element. Okay, so it means it will help to create a collection of the items that have the same type as the first specified element. So it means in the particular activity itself, you need to give the first element as the next element. Okay, and if you are providing the first element as string, means it should be a string list. Okay, I hope you got it. So let me go to the documentation as well. What is build collection? And meanwhile, let me copy this build collection activity. And what are the different properties that is available? The first item is there, and a next item is there, and an output will be a new collection, right? And here you can see, if you click on this arrow mark, it will open up the collection builder. And this collection builder is also newly introduced a builder which will help to create a. Okay, so as a next video, I will be sharing like what are the different builders that are newly introduced in the studio. Okay, so let me go to documentation. Okay, so it will come under this collection package and with the name build collection. So what is the description? Creates a collection of items that have the same type as the first specified element, and it supports both Windows and cross platform. Okay, so this activity we cannot use with the Windows legacy. So keep that in mind. Going forward, if you're creating a project, please go with Windows compatibility and not with the Windows legacy. And what is first item? The first item, first element of the collection. Next item means the next items should be added to the collection. Click the field to open the collection builder window or select use collection to select a variable. Okay, so let me go here and here just consider I'm going to give it like or let me give it like 2022. Okay, I'm giving the value as 2022. And or here also you can choose a variable. Okay, if you want to choose a particular variable, means here you can choose. Or if you don't want to choose any particular variable, you can just type the value over here. Okay, so I just typed 2022. Okay, and as a next expression, okay, so let me do one thing. I'm going to type it like a 2023. Okay, now here I'm going to type it like a if it's coming. Okay, so is it throwing any error? Right, yes. So it is throwing error like option strict on disallows implicit conversion from string to integer. Okay, why this error is happening? Because this collection will by default it will take the data type as integer. Okay, because we have given an integer value over here, right? So just consider here I'm going to put it inside a double quotes. Okay, now it's in string value, right? Let me go here. I'm going to give it like if come. Okay, now it is not throwing an error. Okay, so what is the type of the first element that you are giving? By default, that collection will create based on that first element. Okay, so if you are giving it as an integer, means the next item should be an integer value. So you need to keep that in mind. And here by default it has come like a list of in argument string. Okay, click on save and Okay, so this is following the new design, so we cannot modify anything in the property. Instead, we'll have to go with the go inside the activity advanced option itself. Okay, so let me try to create a new collection. Let me name it like a string collection. Okay, so that's it. So we have created a collection of argument as type string. And let me go to data manager and show you what is this output variable string collection. Okay, so this is of type uh, collection dot generate dot list of system dot string, because the first variable that first value that we provide as string, so by default just taken the argument as system dot string. Okay, so that's it, and we'll do one thing. Okay, so let me add a message box and try to print these values. Message box. Okay, so what we can do is string dot join, and we're going to join this space. And what is the collection? String collection. Okay. So I hope you are aware about the difference between list and string, and sorry, list and array. I already did a video on list and array. So if you are not aware, you can put a playlist and you can see what is the difference between list and array. Okay, so let me execute this workflow. We should print 2023 is coming. Okay, so 2023 is coming. So let me do one thing. Okay, let me keep it like this, and back to the collection. What is the next activity that is available? So let me go to Notepad. This one we have seen, right? So the purpose of build collection is to create a list of specified data type and to add the values. Okay, so if you are aware, okay, these many values that you need to add to a collection as an initialization, what you can do, you can use a build collection activity and you can provide the necessary value to it. Okay, so earlier what we were doing, in order to create a list, we'll have to use new list of then what's the data type that we need to create, and from then we have to provide the values, right, for initialization. So those things that we can overcome here by directly providing the necessary values. Okay, so that is the purpose of build collection. And what is the next thing? Collection to data table. So this will be another interesting and useful activity to convert the list to a data table. So let me use collection to data table. And what is the list here? It's a string collection. And let me go to show advanced. And here I'm going to create a new variable, my dt. Okay, and it will be of type data table. And here let me do one thing. We have to use output data table to convert this dt my dt. In properties, I'm going to create a string variable str1. Okay, so it will be like that. And I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste this. Okay, and I'm going to change this value as str1. Okay, so the first message box will be a collection joined with space, and second one is a converted data table, right? So let me try to execute. Okay, so this is the joint one. 2023 is coming, and this is the data table, right? So here you can see there are two entries. 2023 is the first element, and is coming is the second element. So if you convert that collection to data table, it will come like a column, and inside that element will be a row. Okay, so this is how a collection is getting converted to data table. So one advantage by conversion is, like, usually for looping through the data table or looping through the collection, we'll have to use for each activity, right? We cannot use the for each row in data table. And in our automation, it will be more easy to use the data table, not to do the iteration, right? So what we can do, we can convert this directly to a data table, and then we can do the modification. Okay, so that is the purpose of converting collection to data table. This will be a really useful feature, okay, because in the forum and all we have seen plenty of questions related to this, like how to convert the list to data table. So instead of writing any expression, we can directly use this activity to do that conversion. Okay, so this one is also done. What is the next thing? Append item to collection. So using the build collection, we have created a collection. If I want to add more items to the collection, what I can do? I can use append item to collection. So what is the collection here? Collection is string collection. Right? It's a string collection. So what is the item that I need to do? I'm going to use photo both. And item string collection. Okay, both. Okay, so that's it. Let me save this. Okay, so just keep one thing in mind. Okay, so the first collection is of type string collection. So the value that we are going to add should be of type string. Okay, if you are giving an integer, it will throw the so let me give it like 1. Okay, it is throwing the exception. Okay, this allows implicit conversion from integer to string. So you need to make sure we are providing the same argument. Okay, so that's it. Click on save. Okay, and now let me try to execute. We should add 2 more values to the particular list. Okay, run file. Okay, so 2023 is coming. Okay. Okay, why it has not added? Okay, the result I need to add. So let me give the string collection. Okay, let me try to execute now. Okay, if you want to create a new collection, so you can create a new one as an output variable. Okay, currently I have provided the same input variable as output as well. So you can see 2023 is coming, and Autobot and YouTube. These are the 2 values that we have added to the collection using append item activity. Okay, then that has converted to variable, but we can see only 2 values. Okay, let me check why it is not converting. Okay, student of child. Okay, STR1. Okay, because I have added this append list after to this output article, right? That's all. Okay, so that is fine. I hope you understood what's the purpose of append item to collection and existing collection. Like suppose if you want to check whether a value is existing in a collection, what you can do? You can use existing collection. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me drag and drop this activity. What's the collection? It's a string collection. and just consider I want to check some value. Okay, if you want to use some variable, that also you can here. Okay, so just consider you got some list and you want to see whether the particular variable or the particular value is available in that particular list. What you have to do, you can use this activity and you can provide the expression like what is the value that I need to change. So let me give it like U2. Okay, I think U2 I already added. Right. So here I have added U2. Okay, so it should give post yourself existing collection. What is the output variable? Okay, so exist here I can create a variable. Okay, out exist. Okay, I'm just giving it like this, and here I'm going to give out index. Okay, let me go to data manager and see what are those variable type. So out exit is a boolean. Okay, so out exit will tell you like whether the particular variable or particular value is available in the collection or not. Okay, what is out index? Just an integer type. It will return you the index of that particular value in the collection. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me try to print both these values in a message box. So let me this and okay, so okay, out exist dot to string. Okay, plus space plus as. Okay, or let me just print out index dot to string. Okay, so we are printing both boolean and data integer value. So run conversion from string to double. So we are getting that error. Okay, so let me add a space over here. That's it. I'll try to execute. Okay, YouTube is there. And here you can see it is printing true as well as it is printing the index. Okay, so as we know, the list index will start from 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, and 3 is a U2 and that is the last value. Okay, and here we can see it has written the true value because it means U2 is present in the collection. Okay, so that is the purpose of existing collection. Instead of writing the expression, you can actually use this activity to check whether it is present or not. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me comment this activity. Okay, and we are printing existing collection, so that is fine. Then what is the next activity? So we have seen what the purpose of this and how to use this. So just consider if you are retrieving some collection. Okay, so collection from using some activity or by creating some collection, and you want to check some values present or not. Okay, so just consider you have already initialized a collection and you are getting some values get test. We want to check whether that get tested value is present in that collection or not. What you can use? You can use existing collection to check whether it is present or not. Instead of writing an expression, you can use this activity. And what is filter collection? Filter collection, that is one useful activity. So let me do one thing. I'm going to comment this as well. Okay, here we need to provide. Okay, let me choose the collection, string collection, and let me open the filter builder. Okay, so this is another builder that is newly introduced in the Uipath. Okay, so what is the condition that I need to put? So current item. So this works like a loop. Okay, it will go through each item and it is taking this condition. Okay, so let me put it like U2. Okay, I'm just giving this condition. For each item in the particular collection contains U2 and okay, click on save. And here there is one more option. Okay, whether I need to keep matching item or whether I need to remove matching item. Okay, so how I need to filter whether I need to keep only matching item or whether I need to remove the matching item. So just consider if I don't want to keep that particular item, if it matches with the collection, I just want to remove it from the collection and I need to output that value. Okay, so this should be a collection. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy the same thing and just print it over here, run file. So this is the same like how a filter data table is working. Okay, if you don't want to keep some value in a collection, you can use this filter collection activity. Okay, same like how we are removing the rows, unnecessary rows from the data table. You can either keep or you can remove the unnecessary values from the collection. Okay, so here you can see in the collection we have U2 is the 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, U2 is the click on OK. And here this is the updated collection. Okay, here it found that YouTube has a match and it removed it and it kept only the other values. Okay, so that is the purpose of a filter collection. We can either keep or we can remove the unnecessary data from the collection. Okay, I hope you got it. And what is merge collection? If you want to merge multiple collections, okay, so just consider you're getting two collection values from two different workflows or from two different activities, and you want to merge that to a single collection. What you can do? You can use merge collection activity to merge it. For that, here I have created data manager. I have created two collections. One is collection where, and I have provided values like 2 Autobot 2023, and in collection where 1 I have initialized the value like hello and comma welcome. Okay, and here I have initialized of type general value. Okay, and here I have provided 2 Autobot 2023. That's why, because as it's a general value, I can provide the integer as well as the string values. Click on OK. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide both this collection where 1 and collection where. Okay, so what is the thing? We need to create a new collection. Let me create it. New out collection. Okay, so that's it. And now we have merged two collections to a single one, right? So what I'm going to do is let me remove this. Sorry. Here, let me give new out collection. Okay. So this has now merged two collections, and here it will output the values. Okay. Let me comment all these things. Existing collection. Okay. Okay, so now only this is a one single message box. Let me try to execute file. Okay, so here you can see it has merged both the collection. Okay, hello, welcome to Autobot 2023. So how it came? This joined like a space, and here we have merged collection 1 and collection where. Okay, so that's how we got this. new collection. So next activity, we have gone through this one and we have gone through this as well. Now what is the last activity? That is remove from collection. So just consider you don't want to keep some value in a collection. What you can do? One method is either you can use filter collection and you can set the condition to remove multiple values. But just consider you want to remove it from the collection. What you can do? You can use remove collection activity. And what is the collection that I need to give? New out collection. And whether I need to remove the entire thing from the collection or I just want to remove one specific item from the collection. Okay, so based on that I can keep that. Or if you want to remove it based on index, I'm just considering, okay, I don't want to keep the fifth index element. I can give the index and I can provide like 5. Okay, then it will remove the particular item from the collection. So just give it like specific item and I'm going to remove 2023. Okay, I'm going to remove 2023 from the collection and I'm going to give the same collection. Okay, new out collection as the output variable. Now it is going to print and in the output it should not give the 2023. Okay, so the one difference between filter collection and remove collection is here you can remove it based on either index or based on the value. Okay, now you can see it has removed 2023, right? Or if you want to remove the entire data from the collection, you can use all item. Okay, then it will remove everything. So let me give it like all item, and I'm going to order the file. Okay, and we should receive a blank message because it should remove all the values in the collection. Okay, so now we got a blank message. It means it has removed all the values from the collection. Okay, so this will be helpful. Like if you are using the same collection in a loop, or you want to add more values to the collection and you want to remove it after checking some condition, or just consider after doing one iteration using one collection, you want to remove all the values and use that variable to create a new collection. In those, you can use this remove from collection activity. Okay, I hope you got a clear understanding about these newly introduced activities in Uipath. If there is any confusion regarding these activities, please do comment in the comment section. I will be providing the link to this release note in the description. You can go through that and you can try with this activity. And if you check somewhere, please do comment in the comment section and please feel free to test me in the LinkedIn as well. Okay. So that's all for today. If you find this video useful, please like the video, please share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. So thanks for watching the video. Bye.